Good morning friends, welcome back to Panika Tutorials. In the last video, I have discussed what is the need for a multi-level paging and what is a multi-level paging with an example. I hope you have watched that video. If you did not watch that video or if you don't know that concept, I request you to go back and watch that video and come back to this video. In this video, I want to discuss another numerical example on multi-level paging. So I request everyone to watch the complete video for better understanding. They have given the virtual address is 48 bits. If virtual address is 48 bits, then virtual address space, or let me write here, if virtual address is 48 bits, virtual address space or the process size or logical address space will be 2 power 48 bytes, because this everything is given in the byte addressable format. So 2 power 48 bytes, which is nothing but 256 terabytes. Okay, are you able to understand? So you have a process of 256 terabytes. Are you able to understand how I got 248? I can write it as 2 power 8 into 240. See, 2 power 10 is 1k. Okay, 2 power 20 is 1 MB. Okay, 1 M. 2 power 30 bytes is nothing but 1 GB. 2 power 40 is 1 terabytes. Okay, so you have 256 terabyte of a process is there. Is it clear? Are you able to understand it or not? If you have a process of 256 terabytes, does we have the main memory at that much size? So obviously we have to go for the virtual address. So that's why they given the virtual address concept only. Now, what is the other information they have given? Page size they have given. Page table entry size also they have given as 4 bytes. So, look at this one. We have the virtual address space or the logical address space or the process size as 2 power 48 bytes are there. Are you able to understand? Then we need to find the number of pages. Number of pages, because the process is logically divided into pages. If you have a 2 power 48 bytes are there, then how many pages will be required will depend on the logical address space by page size. Is it clear? So the logical address space is 2 power 48 bytes and page size is 16 KB. 16 KB I can write it as 16 into 1 KB, which is nothing but 2 power 48 bytes by 2 power 14 bytes. This bytes and this bytes will be cancelled. 48 minus 14 will be 34. So you have 2 power 34 pages are there. Are you able to understand? So number of pages in process is equal to 2 power 34. Okay, are you able to understand? So if you have 2 power 34 pages are there, okay, whatever the page table you will create for this process will have those many entries. Let's consider that this is your page table 1. Okay, now this page table 1 will have how many entries? It depends on number of pages in the process. The number of pages in the process is 2 power 34. So it is from page number 0 to 2 power 34 minus 1. So it will have those many entries. Page number 0 to 2 power 34 minus 1 pages will be there. Okay, so those many entries are there. If those many entries are there and even they have given the page table entry size as 4 bytes. So each entry is 4 bytes. Like that you have 2 power 34 entries are there. Then what is the page table 1 size is equal to number of pages or number of entries, which is 2 power 34, and size of each entry, which is 4 bytes, which is equal to 2 power 36 bytes are there. So I can say that page table 1 size is page table 1. Okay, let's write properly. page table 1 size is equal to 2 power 36 bytes. Now if you look at here, if your page table size is 2 power 36 bytes, your frame size will be how much? As they have given the page size is 16 KB. So your frame size also will be 16 KB. So you logically what? An entire page table should be loaded in one of the frame of main memory. Your page table size is 2 power 36 bytes, but your frame size is 16 KB. So in 16 KB free space, can you keep a 2 power 36 bytes information? That is not practically possible. So what we have to do? Again, we have to divide this page table into multiple pages. Are you able to understand? So we have to divide this page table into multiple pages, and size of this one is 2 power 36 bytes. So number of pages in page table 1 will be depend on the page table size, which is 2 power 36 bytes, by what is the page size? Page size is 2 power 14 bytes because it is 16 KB. So you will have 2 power 36 minus 14 is 22. So 2 power 22 pages you can split it. Okay. So you have number of pages in page table 1 means how many pages you have split up. Number of pages you have split up is 2 power 22 for the page table 1. Okay. Are you able to understand? So if you split up this one into 2 power 22 pages, this page table 2, okay, page table 2 will have those many entries. Are you able to understand? Because we have divided the logical address spaces into pages. That pages information we kept in the page table 1. Now this page table 1 again we have divided into pages. Am I right or wrong? Is it clear? So that pages we need to store it in another table. That is what your page table 2. So the page table 2 will have how many entries? It will have 2 power 22 entries will be there. It is 0 from 2 power 22 minus 1 page. Is it clear? So number of entries in page table 2 is 2 power 22 entries are there, and each entry size is 4 bytes. If each entry size is 4 bytes and if you have 2 power 22 entries, then page table 2 size is equal to page table 2 size will be number of entries, which is 2 power 22, and each entry size is 4 bytes, which is equal to 2 power 24 bytes. Okay, so page table 2 size is equal to 2 power 24 bytes, which is equal to 16 MB. Okay, look at here. 16 MB page table, can we keep it in one of the frame? What is the frame size? 16 KB. See, you can say that, sir, you have given page size and you are saying frame size. Page size will be equal to frame size. So if you have a frame size of 16 KB, can you keep a 16 MB information? That is not practically possible. So again you have to divide this page table 2 into multiple pages. Okay, so the size of this page table 2 is 2 power 24 bytes. I hope it is visible for you. Let me write here. 2 power 24 bytes is the page table 2 size. Okay, are you able to understand it or not? Now again you have to divide this into multiple pages. So number of pages is equal to page table 2 size, which is 2 power 24 bytes, by page size, which is 2 power 14 bytes. So bytes and bytes will be cancelled. 2 power 24 by 2 power 14. 24 minus 14 will be 2 power 10. So 2 power 10 entries will be there. So this page table 2 you will split into 2 power 10 pages. Okay, this will be your one page, this will be your another page, like that you will split into 2 power 10 pages. That pages you have to store it in another table. That table we will call it as page table 3. Are you able to understand? So how many entries will be there? Page number 0 to page number 2 power 10 minus 1 will be there. Are you able to understand? So you have 2 power 10 entries are there. And if you have 2 power 10 entries and one entry size is 4 bytes, is it clear? See, they have given the page table entry, meaning is that optional fields and the frame number, totally it is having 32-bit information. Is it clear? See, they have not given the physical address space, so that's why I don't know what is the frame number. So they have given complete information is 4 bytes, which is 32-bit information. So if you have 2 power 10 entries, so let me compute the page table 3 size. You have 2 power 10 entries and one entry is 4 bytes, which is nothing but 2 power 10 is 1k. So you have 4 KB information in the page table 3. Now your frame size is 16 KB. If your information is 4 KB, so 4 KB information, can I keep it in 16 KB free space? Yes. So meaning is that this entire page table 3 I can successfully load in one of the frame of main memory. Is it clear? So I can stop the paging here. So how many levels I got? 3 levels. Page table 1, page table 2, page table 3. So how many page tables we got? We will say those many levels are there. So we have 3 level paging this one. Are you able to understand? Okay. Now what we need to do? We need to find the logical address split up. Okay. CPU will generate the logical address which depends on logical address space. Logical address they have already given as 48 bits. Now this 48 bits will be split up into page number and page offset. Okay, are you able to understand? The number of bits required for the page offset will be depend on page size. What is the page size? 16 KB. So which is nothing but 2 power 14 bytes. So if you have 2 power 14 combinations, how many bits are required? 14 bits are required. So page offset will occupy 14 bits information. Now page number, this total information is 48 bits. This information is 14 bits. Then this information will be 34 bits. But this is a 3 level paging. So this page number will be split into 3 offs. Okay, are you able to understand? I am searching for a space. Where should I write that split up? Okay, let me write that split up here only. Okay. Are you able to understand? 1, 2, 3. So this entire one is 34 bits. Okay, I hope it is visible for you. Now this is the page table 3 information. This is the page table 2. This is the page table 1. Are you able to understand? So CPU will go for the outer page. From the outer page it will go for the inner page and it will go to the main memory. So page table 3, the number of entries in the page table 3, how many entries are there? 2 power 10 pages are there. So 2 power 10 entries are there. So you need 10 bits to required to represent one of the page. See, you have 2 power 10 pages are there. So if you have 2 power 10 pages, 10 bits are required to represent the one of the page. Is it clear? Now you look at here. Now your one entry size is 4 bytes. Okay, let me write here somewhere. Your one entry size is 4 bytes, but page size is how much? Page size is 16 KB. If your page size is 16 KB, your one entry size is 4 bytes. Now such entries combination we have make it as a one page. Am I right? This page table is further divided into a page. Am I right or wrong? So what I can say, then number of entries is equal to page size, which is 16 KB by 4 bytes. Are you able to understand it or not? Okay. 16 KB by 4 bytes, which is equal to 4 KB. So you have not KB, this bytes and this bytes will be cancelled. So you have 4K entries are there in a single page of page table 2. So if you have 4K entries, then you need 2 power 12. So 12 bits are required to represent one entry. So page table 2 will have 12 bits. Similarly, page table 1, look at the entry size. Entry size is 4 bytes only. Page size is also 16 bytes. So number of entries again will be 4K entries. So how many bits are required? 12 bits. So if you count it, it will be 10 plus 12 is 22. 22 plus 12 is 34. So this information is in 34, and this is page offset will depend on the page size, which is 14 bits. So the split up is, finally they will ask what is the split up. The split up is 10 bits, 12 bits, 12 bits and 14 bits. So first CPU will go to the page table in the page table 3. So using the 10 bits, it will go to the one of the page in the page table 3. Okay, CPU first it will go to this one. Then whatever the information is available, then it will be go to the page table 2. Then it will go to the page table 1, and here the frame number will be there, and it will go to the main memory and fetch the information. So this is the way the multi-level paging will work. So I hope with this example you have understood 3-level paging. If you still have any doubts related to this concept, feel free to ask me in the comment section. I will try to clear your doubts as early as possible. Thank you for watching the complete video. Have a nice day.